Hello guys and welcome, it is ThatSrb2DUDE here today bringing you yet another Splatoon 2 video. Now this is going to be another episode of what main power-up does for all weapons in the game. We are going to be covering the rollers today, and this one's going to be fairly quick since there isn't really much to say about them, except from I guess a few points. So basically, for all rollers in the game, for the carbon roller, splat roller, flingser roller, and dynamo roller, the effect that main power does for all these weapons is that it increases damage. Now, how does this help for a roller? And now, mainly it's due to how far away a roller may be to its opponent when it's flicking. Now, this is extremely good because it makes the rollers just more consistent overall. A key thing that I would like to point out is that when you are flicking with the roller and you're flicking, let's say you're flicking higher but horizontally, you'll notice the higher that you flick an opponent, the less damage you do to them. And the majority of the time, it's around 90 damage, depending of course how far you are. While using enough main power up, it'll especially help this as it'll probably turn a 2-shot with a high fling into a 1-shot kill. This will especially help the dynamo roller, considering of course it has the longest horizontal flick range out of all the rollers right now. With the dynamo roller, you're more likely to flick higher, mainly because you want to get more ink spread onto the floor. So in the occasion where you want to take an opponent out, but also paint a lot at the same time, main power-up especially will help with this. Now, to recommend the amount of main power-up that you might need for any of the rollers, for the carbon roller, I would suggest you put 2 mains or more. With a splat roller, probably 2 mains or more as well. Flingser roller, 2 mains or more. And for the dynamo roller, honestly, you could go wild with this. I would just say maybe 3 mains or 3 mains, 3 subs. The dynamo roller is kind of like an E-liter in a way where it can perform well no matter what type of, I guess, gear perks that you put on it. One of the main gear perks it really needs, of course, is having some main saver. So if you're able to balance the 2 out, honestly, in my opinion, I would think that would just be a solid dynamo build. Moving on to the brushes. Now, considering they are part of the roller class, we have the ink brush and the octo brush. They both have the same, I guess, effect of main power, depending on the amount of main power up that you do have using the ink brush or octo brush. Your movement speed while running will be much faster than before. Now, I'm just gonna be honest with this. With the ink brush in particular, it's not really that noticeable or that needed, honestly, considering the ink brush already moves extremely fast anyway. In the comparisons, you do see that, I guess, I move faster, so therefore I should be able to get to a longer distance if I was to run with the ink brush. The octo brush, depending on how much, of course, you put onto it, it's definitely a little bit noticeable, but still kind of underwhelming. It's kind of like how underwhelming the jet sculpture was when putting main power up onto it. My recommendation for this, however, is that if you use the ink brush and main power up, I honestly don't feel like you need to. Maybe with the octo brush, yeah, maybe if you want to run faster a little bit, it can definitely help you with the octo brush, considering it's a much faster killing weapon. And getting to your opponents quicker by running is definitely also really helpful. So in all honesty, if you're gonna maybe use main power up, I would suggest use it for the octo brush. You're probably going to have to invest in a lot of main power up to actually make it fast and noticeable. So pretty much, that is all I gotta say for the rollers that are in this game right now. There isn't, of course, much to say about it, but I would definitely recommend using main power up for the majority of the rollers in this game. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are informed. That's pretty much all I gotta say today. If you like this video, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do it for both if you're feeling generous. As always, guys, this has been ThatSrb2DUDE. Shall see you guys in a future video.